Among the many AAA games releasing this year, like Modern Warfare 3, Elder Scrolls Skyrim, Deus Ex and others, comes a game from Codemasters called Bodycount. This game is an original IP, meaning that nothing like this, or it's not a sequel to a game that already exists. Even though it does remind everyone probably of Bulletstorm, this is a completely original game from Ego Codemasters. I could say that this is footage from Gamescom because it's filmed off screen and it looks really bad, but actually it's just me filming with my iPod Touch from my living room from my TV because I have no viable means of recording footage from console still. So this will have to do for now because there's no PC demo out there yet. So getting to the game. This game promises intense firepower and arcade firefights, and based on this demo I tried, it definitely delivers on that front. It also promises to deploy a powerful arsenal of weapons, which I didn't really... I tested out 2 weapons within the game, a shotgun and a rifle type of gun, and they are very powerful and feel really good, and I don't even think I need a lot of weapon in this game because the weapons have different firing modes, and also you can utilize different ammo and grenades and stuff. There are open levels in campaign and online co-op mode and competitive multiplayer modes. The demo is single player only, so I cannot say, but judging from the amount of fun I had playing this alone, it could be just doubled by playing it co-op. It has skill kills, combat chains, and combat upgrades. So as you see me playing the game, you can tell that enemies drop certain type of orbs and you have to collect them to gain ammo and restock your grenades and your power meter. I'm not really sure what that does, but if you activate it, your weapon fires like extra strong or shreds really badly. Environment is kind of destructible, as you can see around. I'll speak about that later. Enemies go down fairly easily, but there are a lot of them. There are very conveniently placed explosive barrels and gas tanks and canisters and whatever everywhere, so it's really fun to do some mayhem exploding those things. One thing that really bothered me in this demo is the controls. They're quite different from your usual garden variety shooter or FPS. For instance, on this PlayStation 3 where I played it, the zoom in or look down the sights kind of and fire buttons are L1 and L2. I mean L2 and R2. The big buttons below, not the small ones that usually are used. Knife is bound to circle if I'm not mistaken, so it's in a really weird position because pushing down the joysticks, what you would usually expect them to do is one to knife, but these are sprint and crouch actually, so I would really love if there were some customizable controls. I don't know if they're in there yet, but I really hope they are because it kind of ruined some of the gameplay for me because I had to not relearn, but it's just so awkwardly placed buttons that they don't feel comfortable. Knifing enemies doesn't feel quite so natural as you're used to, especially if you're coming off of a Call of Duty match where if you hit the knife button you basically magnet to the next player and then it takes over control over your player and automatically stabs them. In here, when you hit the knife button, the character just waves around with a knife in front of you, and if there's no one in front of you, no one will get hit, so you have to be really precise with your knife. So looking down the sights actually isn't like in most shooters where you can just look down the sights and keep moving. Here, when you look down the sights, you really should be behind cover or standing still, because when you try to move while looking down the sights, you actually lean left and right, and I don't know, moving forward is also very weird. So here is a cover mechanic which is very necessary for this game. As you can see, it's just balls to the wall action and then a lot of enemies, but you would expect to just run in and kill everyone, guns blazing. Well, that'll get you killed really fast. What you actually have to do is just assess the battlefield in front of you and devise a clever battle plan just to try not to get hit at all, basically, because you go down super easy. I died multiple times within this demo. I'm not going to show you all the deaths, but it was a lot. a lot more than I expected. You don't have any regenerating shields, although health does regenerate. So, but once the health is gone, you're completely incapacitated and dead, and you have to respawn from a autosave position. Enemies felt fairly smart and accurate with their weapons, so you need to be shooting constantly. Action is really fun. Shredding through the cover and then buildings and stuff feels natural, not overly exaggerated like sometimes Battlefield Bad Company 2 can be, where you fire a small grenade launcher or something against the wall and the whole building comes down or something like that. Here stuff does break off, but it takes a lot more bullets and feels more realistic, believe it or not. There's great satisfaction in just letting the whole clip into a side of a wall of a building or something. It just feels really powerful. Weapons have a sense of weight to them, as you can see, and the firing is really intense. You can definitely feel the weapon firing. So as I said, this game is kind of underrated. It's going on the radar for many people because there's so many games coming out, and this just gets buried, which is a sad thing because I think this is a really fun game. It should not be let go easily because the developer of this game should make more games, I believe, because this feels really fun. And I know I'm repeating myself because I'm just improvising as I go here. The levels feel fairly fun, or at least this level does, because that's the only one in the demo. I'm not sure when this game's gonna be releasing, but I'm definitely gonna want to try it out. I'm very excited for the multiplayer. I can just imagine running this co-op with my brother or someone. That could be really fun. Multiplayer is another whole bag of fun, probably. I don't know what the modes are or anything, but it should be good. Here's kind of a mini boss fight. There is a story to this game, and we have a female helper or something that's communicating you through radio. So she's giving you orders and then talking you through the levels and stuff. And here's this this guy that we need to apprehend or incapacitate so we can search the premises for him or whatever. The story doesn't really matter here, as you can tell, but it does feel like it's not just a placeholder. It really is a story. So if you want, you can get into it more, but it's not really important. The fun part of the game is just unloading your freaking ammo into enemies, waves of enemies and buildings and cover and stuff. Everything explodes and crashes and burns, and it's really fun. Here you can see this shotgun action. It looks kind of weird, but it's basically a shotgun, an automatic shotgun. Yeah, it's fun. There are grenades and personal or some kind of mines that you can throw around you that form a circle around you, which is good if you get swamped by enemies. But the grenade is just a basic grenade. You know what a grenade does. Then there's the power mode for your weapons. I don't know what it's called, or it's the left energy bar thing that's currently full, and I'm gonna use it really soon. As far as I know, you can replenish it by just shooting and killing stuff and then collecting orbs. The sounds in this game are really good, I have to say. Can't judge them based on this demo alone, but they seem to me like really good. There's a lot of potential here, and maybe in the full game they're just even better. Different maps. I don't know the map variety. I know that this is a big part of the game, these kind of slums or something. There are two factions here, the military and then the rebels or something, and you're just a guy doing his mission. Here you can see the shred ability, or the powerful shooting thing. I activated it and now I'm just firing through this wall. You see what I mean by the whole building not coming down or the whole wall not falling off? When I shoot it, it kind of demolishes naturally. Weapons aren't always the best thing to use to demolish buildings, but they get the job done here.
Let's check them. See what's so important it needs this sort of technology. It's gonna get messier out there, though. The army's attacking to retake the city.
Yeah, so I got a mission to go and investigate something further. As I said, I wasn't paying a lot of attention to the mission, but the game looks fun and colorful, which is good. Sounds are great. Definitely try out the demo. I'm sure it's available on Xbox 360 Marketplace as well. I was playing this on the PlayStation Network and got the demo from there. And definitely try it out if you have time. Here you can see some of the destructible environment stuff. You can't destroy a building completely as far as I know, but as you can see the shotgun takes out parts of the concrete or blocks of rock or whatever. It's really cool. And now a grenade takes out a little bit, and then I'm just gonna drop the mines that I spoke about earlier, and I don't know how to explode them. I know enemies explode them automatically, but if you fire on them they also explode. So I can't take down this corner, but I could destroy the windows and everything around it. So there's some stuff that you can't destroy, but you know, it really doesn't matter. At the end of the day, you just want to run through and just shoot everything to shit. It's really fun. That's what matters, I think. We need more games like this. Everyone's trying to do this epic cinematic experience. Some games just should be simple, easy, fun. This is it. As far as I'm concerned, without having played it too much. I wish there was a multiplayer demo, because I'm really considering getting this one sooner rather than later. But I don't know, if Bulletstorm had, like, this game at least has a jump button. Bulletstorm didn't have jump button, which sucked in my opinion, especially for a game like that. Here you can jump all you want, and if the multiplayer is solid, I think I would really want to play this. Here you can see what I mean about not charging in, guns blazing. You get taken down really fast. So I'm gonna spawn again. I cut out a bunch of times. I died here like 10 times, so I cut them all out, and I'm just gonna show you the finale of the demo, which isn't really spectacular. Judging the game, it should be something ridiculous like a dinosaur or something. But as I said, it's kind of set in a realistic place, and enemies and kind of shooting is realistic, but then it's completely not, with orbs dropping from enemies. It's completely original, and it felt fresh. I just want to play more fresh games. So, if you wanna, you can watch this till the end. It's just a couple of more minutes, like 3 minutes or something. But I'm done with the commentary here. And as I said, check this demo out. Be your own judge, and let me know what you think about this game in the comments or whatever. So, yeah, thank you for watching.